Good afternoon, I believe it is, my faith walkers. I'm gonna try this again. I was recording on my other phone, and I don't like to be on this phone anymore. I'm spoiled with the other one because the other phone is much clearer, and it's kind of shabby, but I try to wipe it off as much as possible. But coming in with you for testimony again, and I went to take my son, or someone came to pick. I set an appointment, I should say, rather, with my son to get his teeth checked because I saw some different changes in his teeth, teeth growing and all that. And my driver, or our driver, came to pick us up, and of course she was playing Christian, like, what do you call it? So I'm jumping right into what I need to jump into. I have to because of these phones. She was playing Christian country gospel, I should say. And of course it wasn't my taste, but at least she was a believer, and I knew her, of course. Never been close or anything like that. But we went after we got picked up. We went and we picked up an older lady, and she was back there at one point in time. I think she was singing as well with it, right? So I don't know. I was just started thinking about something, and of course it was the goodness of God, but I don't remember what it was that I was thinking about. But the Spirit fell on me. The Holy Spirit fell on me, and I just started thanking the Lord and praising Him and just reverence Him. Thanking Him for, just the small things, and how we're just using our resources to do what, we need to do, still for ourselves, because I'm still dependent on God for this car. So getting back to the story, we went to our appointment. Our appointment was successful and well, and we came back, got into the vehicle, and we drove for a while to go pick, I guess, the other lady up. And after picking the older lady up, back up, my son, he just blurts out, I'm hungry, right? And I said, you didn't eat enough before you left, right? But he said of course, I told him, I said, I remember that you said you were full, so I guess you couldn't eat, but so much, coming to the dentist if you were full. So the driver happened to hear my son say that he was hungry, and she looked back there to my son and asked, did you want something? Did he want something to eat? Because she was letting us know that she was buying. And I'm sure the praising of the Lord contributed to all of that. It was just like, how sometimes God, the Holy Spirit, allows you to reverence Him and whatnot when things are, about to take place. How when you speak in tongues and different things like that, and then the Holy Spirit give utterance and different things like that. Well, that's what I believe had happened, and when she asked the question, rather, about him wanting to get something to eat, he said yes. So, we pulled in somewhere not too far from where we had picked up the older lady, and went to the place. But I'm backtracking because it made me think, right before that lady got back in the vehicle, as we were picked up, I just remembered that, and that's another thing that contributed to it, and I thank the Holy Spirit for reminding me. That's another thing that contribute to all these things. they all connected through the Holy Spirit. When we were picked up first, as I had spoke in my other videos, that I take a cue card. I call it a cue card, but it's an index card where I put scriptures and whatnot on it. And I just had the Holy Spirit just urged me to place the card back there where the older lady would sit before she came back, right? So I did that. And as we went to pick her up, when the driver opened the door for the lady to get back in, she said, "Oh, is that what I was looking for?" She said she spotted the card in the back of her seat, right, sitting there, and the driver was like, "Oh, what is it? Oh, that's the paper that you were looking for your doctor's office or something, your doctor visit." She said, "Oh, I needed this. Thank you." And the driver thought it was something else, but it was actually the index card that I had put back there. But I did not let that be known, because the Bible speaks that not to, pay attention towards yourself, and esteem yourself high, but esteem the next person higher than yourself, right? So I didn't say anything. I just let it be. And she picked up the card. She said, "Oh my goodness, this is so much of what I need. I really needed this. Thank you so much." She thought it was the other lady that did that, the driver. So I said, I said, "Thank you, Lord." I said, because she really needed that, the cue card, those scriptures that was written on that card. And after this is when we went on to get something to eat, because she had already asked about him, getting something to eat. And that was such a blessing. The part with the cue card was a blessing with the scriptures on it, as well as the driver wanting to buy my son something to eat. And of course, I was full almost as a tick. Really, she really didn't have to do it for me, but she did it for me as well. And I just grabbed a salad or something like that on the side or whatever. And that was just my testimony there. It seemed like a small thing again, maybe to someone else, but it was something big, because I had told her. Let me backtrack again. I had told the driver, I said, "This is why I don't like to come this far," when he said he was hungry. "This is why I don't like to come this far without anything," right? And she said, "You have something?" I said, "No, I don't have anything, a dime to my name," which that part wasn't really true, and I didn't even realize until we got close to where we need to go to get something. All I had though was $1. That wouldn't have gotten anyone a meal, but I was willing to stop for him and get him a fry or something for $1 at McDonald's or something, because she asked me did I want to stop somewhere. But this is before she knew I had $1 and it was like $1 and change in my purse. I literally had $1.25, I believe it was, or 50 cents. And so that's when she took, or the Holy Spirit took over from there, and allowed her to say that, we're going to get some lunch, we're going to pick up some lunch, get some lunch for you all. And she paid for my son, myself, and the lady in the back, the older lady. That was such a blessing. It was nobody but God. And like I said, during that time, if I hadn't sowed that seed, that was a seed that I had sowed as far as those scriptures on that index card. That was a seed that was sowed and that was planted in that woman's life. And I thank God for that. And this is all I think I want to say. But I was really pumped and excited and so grateful because of the way things were flowing that day and the way the Holy Spirit had just fell upon me before all of this even happened. And it was just like I was making way within myself for a blessing. But if it wasn't because of me, it was because of the Holy Spirit. I give all the glory and honor and praise unto the Holy Spirit, because He gets the glory out of everything. The glory always go to God. So that is my testimony, and I hope someone is always encouraged and blessed by what I say and what comes out of my mouth, because it is the Holy Spirit that speaks. I try to make sure of that before I get on. And thanks for watching this channel of mine and this testimony, giving an ear to it. And you guys be blessed. Today again is Tuesday, the 31st, August 2021. The season already went out, and it's about to be another season. It's like seasons every week anyway, like starting every Monday, whatever. But it's another season again altogether. We just got into August, so now it's another season altogether coming in September, as they say, which is September the 1st is coming tomorrow. Wow. Isn't it a blessing? So guys, be blessed. Have a blessed morning, noon, evening, afternoon, night, whenever you are watching this video. Peace and blessings.